Hey everybody, it's David here helping you play creatively. Recently, I've been thinking about the first keyboard I had, which was a Yamaha PSR-140. And if you don't know what it is, don't even worry about looking it up. It only had 49 keys. It didn't matter if you touched it softly or if you hit it hard, it played at the same volume. However, that was the keyboard that I started off on. It was the keyboard that I actually learned many of my chord names from. And I had that keyboard all throughout, from the time I was 9 up until I was 17 and went to college. And so I remember being, 15, 16, 17, wondering, hey, I want to be able to buy a keyboard, but I don't have that much money. And it wasn't until about my second year of college that I actually bought one of my first keyboards on my own. So today we're going to look at 5 keyboards that I believe will be helpful for you that are under $500. And each one of these keyboards I have personally played myself, all right? The way we're gonna look at this is we're gonna look at keyboards or pianos that are weighted. We're gonna look at synthesizers, so pianos that have like pads and leads and other synths. And then we're gonna look at one that's a all-around good piano. The first one, this one is weighted. So if you're only looking for a piano that has weighted keys, good piano sounds, and maybe a couple of like electric piano sounds or some strings, then I would suggest you look at the Yamaha P105. I own that one personally. It was my board for a long time, even when I was working with Worship Leader Hangout. I think that board is great. I've used that board on gigs, and I think it's perfect as a practice board, especially if you're looking for weighted keys. And so the Yamaha P105, now they have a newer version to it. It's the Yamaha P125. I actually got my sister to buy it, and I think that board is perfect, all right? So perfect if you're looking for a grand piano with weighted keys. Next on my list is number 2. It's the Yamaha MX 49. It's actually my board that's over there that I have connected to my computer. And this board is, I think, a great synth board that's under $500. Now, this board is not under $500 brand new. You actually need to go on eBay and get a used one. I actually only paid $250 for my Yamaha MX 49, all right? And so I think it's great for all of the sounds that you are looking for synth-wise. So like electric piano sounds, let's see, strings, brass, leads, guitars. It has everything. It's a good, to be honest, overall board. However, it doesn't have weighted keys, not the 49 key version. But I think it's great for gigging. I use it on gigs all the time. I actually still use it on gigs, all right? The third keyboard that I would recommend you get is the Korg Triton, the 61 key version. You could find this for under $500 used on eBay. I actually own this board, but I own the 88 key version, and it was a beast to lug around, but it is still a great board, and the synths are fabulous. If you look up the 88 key version, you'll actually find that it still runs for about $1,000, and this board is pretty old, all right? But if you can get the 61 key version and you're comfortable with that, it's not weighted, it would be good for you. The fourth board that I would recommend, so now those two were synths. This one is the Kurzweil PC88 MX. Now, this was actually the first board I bought on my own after I left my parents' house while I was in college. And I bought this board because Kevin Bonds played on this board for the Potter's House album, A Wing and a Prayer. This was the piano that was being played at the time. I was super into Kevin Bonds, and so I said, I'm buying the same board, especially because at the time it was only $300. And so you can find this board as well. Now, I would say that this board is really more semi-weighted rather than weighted. I prefer a weighted keyboard, but if you're fine with just trying to get some of that weighted feel, then this board is perfect for you, all right? And then finally, a board that I know you can get for under $500 used, but it would take certainly a little bit of patience, is the Yamaha MO8, okay? You can find that board for under $500 on eBay. I've seen it multiple times. You can get it, you just have to have a little bit of patience. But as an overall board, in terms of grand piano sounds, EPs, leads, guitars, everything that you're looking for, that board is perfect for you, especially at that price point. So I think you got a good list that you could work from. And I was thinking, you know something, I have a lot of gear, and if you leave a comment in the comment section, I'll go ahead and send you one of my MIDI controllers absolutely free. All right, so I'll choose a person. So we're gonna wait a week, and then after the end of this week, if you've left a comment just saying, hey, I'm interested, I'll go ahead and send you my M Audio 49 key MIDI controller. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you like content like this, you know what you gotta do. You gotta like and subscribe. Also, if you're looking for a step-by-step course that's going to help you play gospel music, get familiar with music theory, then go ahead and check out our site at play-creatively.com, where you can find so many resources to help you grow in your journey. Well, until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and we'll all keep growing together. I'll see you guys next week.